guys, please, I just want to let you know that you don't need to base your relationship on love alone. Yeah, you don't need to base your relationship on love alone. You need to have your sense together with the love when you are going inside of it. Please, you don't need to just go there and just say, oh, I love this person, oh, I'm having butterflies in my belly, oh, I'm having goosebumps all over my body when I see this person. You don't need all that. You just need yourself to have your sense. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cheta and this is Christ-like. If you're new on the channel, I'd like you to like, share and subscribe, and you're welcome to the family. If you're old fan guys, old fam guys, you guys have been so amazing and supportive, and I really appreciate. And we are on for the day. And before I continue, usually how we do this is pray. So Father, I thank you this very morning. I bless your holy name because there's none like you. May your name alone be glorified in all that we do and say here. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay guys, so we've been on this series for a while now, which has to do with Doing It Afraid by Joyce Meyer's book. So we've actually talked about how to do it afraid in worshiping God crazy. We've talked about how to thrive in a work environment, and today we'll be talking about how to overcome philophobia. Yeah, philophobia. That means the fear of love. So guys, God is love. God is love. And if anybody is afraid of love, I'm pretty sure the person is not actually afraid of love. The person is afraid of the reaction that they have gotten so far from love by other people or by what they've seen. Now, it basically just makes us understand that we need to go back to our roots. We need to go back to our previous experiences, go back to history, go back to understand what actually has gone wrong in our lives in order to know how to overcome this philophobia of a thing. Now, it encompasses both marriages and relationships and courtships and even friendships. Yes, because if you've actually been treated wrongly by a particular friend, it's expected that you shut yourself out from every other person. You just lock yourself in denial. You just lock yourself from expressing love itself. And really, God is love because he sent down his only begotten son in die for us and to come save us from the sin that we are even yet to commit. That's why it's a beautiful thing to serve God, because no matter how you fall short of his glory, he will still come back to get you for himself. He wouldn't allow the enemy hold you down. So we're going to be talking on some tips on how to overcome this philophobia of a thing. So if you're married and you're single, or you're just there, guys, this is something you should actually sit down and listen to. Please do try sit down and listen to it. So here we go. I'll first start with myself, because if I don't talk about if I don't express it from my angle or express it from the experiences I've had so far, I don't think I will be real enough. So personally, about fear of love, I've never really had to be afraid of loving. Yeah, despite the reactions I must have gotten from my exes or from friends or from family or anything at all, I've never really stopped loving. Be it loving my spouse, loving a husband, be it giving love a chance. So guys, if you're actually in this boat, if you're actually in this ship of having fear to try love again, of having fear to understand love again, here are some tips you need, guys. First things first, think of the root. What are those things that probably got you to that level of denial, to that level of pain, heartbreak? Is it someone cheating on you? Is it someone has cheated on you? Is it that your family, you've experienced this from your dad, you've experienced it from your mom, you've experienced it from your uncle, your auntie, your cousins? You've seen so many people's experiences on how in fact, let me bring it back home to this day and time, in this 2020, in this previous years, like in this millennial season, guys, I know that really love has been abused. When people tell you they love you, they don't actually really mean it. They just say it out of the things they'll have to get from you. And that's why some people, I believe that's why some people are holding back. So now, if that's your problem, or if that's the concern you're having, if that's the way you see love, because of the way people have pictured it and paint it, then you are afraid to love again. Guys, I'm so sorry that you've had those experiences, and I'm just here to tell you that there is love out there, that you just need to relax, calm down, and be taken care of. Because if you lock yourself up, there's no way anybody would understand how you really feel. So now, if all the histories or circumstances I've mentioned are a kind of thing that must have happened to you, that would have made you feel like, oh, you don't need to love, you don't need to open up, you don't need to move on, you just need to stay where you are, and so that you don't get hurt, please try and think about it over again. So the next thing you have to do after this first tip is embracing it. Embrace the situation. Embrace the fact that you're heartbroken. Embrace the fact that you don't like the experience you've gotten. Embrace it. Accept it. Don't deny it, because some people will still go out there and lie to their friends that it's not like I don't want to do this, it's not like I don't really like this person. Please be honest with yourself. The only person you can really lie to is yourself. So be honest with yourself enough to own up to the fact that I'm heartbroken, I'm shattered, I don't think I can ever love again, I don't think I can ever do this again. No way, it's not ever gonna work, guy. It's okay to be that. So just accept it, embrace it, and then you'll find a balance to this soberness, to this feeling of emotions. It's okay to feel that way. And the next thing you should understand is that the tip number 3 is that nobody, I repeat, nobody is perfect. Even a relationship or a marriage is not so perfect. Let me tell you the reason why some people have these issues when they get into this. One is that either the person has not actually moved on from the ex, or either the person have not healed totally from the hurt now, or the other person have had series of breakups, series of heartbreaks, series of being cheated on, series of being lied to, series of being betrayed, and all that. That way the person will want to shut out him or herself, shut out on everybody around. Now, if you're in that state, just make sure you find your way back to accepting yourself. Now, before you get into a relationship or a marriage, make sure you're healed. Make sure you've embraced this phase. Make sure that you're okay. And the next thing you should do is understand that you need prayers. True. People really neglect praying. You just jump into it because you see somebody skydiving. You feel, oh, I can't really do this because the person is yelling and all that. No. Because you see somebody's in a relationship and is looking all fine and all that. Please, your time is different. Your time is really, really different. You don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to be desperate. You don't need to overwork yourself. So when you pray more, when you seek the face of God more, there is no way the Spirit of God will not direct you on the right thing to do, not even on the right person. Because sometimes the things we are saying, we don't like this person treating us this way, we actually might be the reason why this person is treating us this way. Because when you have low self-esteem, you feel you don't have enough worth of yourself, you feel you're just there, you don't, my dear. So there was a period I was trying to move on from one phase of breakup. I was just really not sure of what to do. Then I think I came across this lady. And her name is Joke. Hi, Joke, shout out to you. Joke, shout out to you. So okay, so if I didn't shout out to you, it does not mean you're not in my heart. So Joke, the reason why I'm mentioning Joke is because Joke told me that, Cheta, for you to really actually move on and do the right thing, you need to just add value to yourself. Because when you add value to yourself, it makes you think more of yourself and not less of yourself. Because when you're going through the phase of breakup, you start thinking, wasn't I good enough? Wasn't I this? Wasn't I fine enough? Wasn't my body this? Was this person looking out for? I don't know why I'm even doing this. But whichever reason that you must have been, you might have been thinking that, oh, maybe this, that is. You just need to find a balance. Seek prayer, seek counsel from the right people. Please seek counsel from the right people. Don't let people that have probably been through some trauma or situation give you wrong advice. It's not that everybody that have been through trauma will not give you the right advice. So I'm just telling you that there's some people that have actually been through these wrong things, and whenever you talk to them about your own present situation, what they give you, what they give you, you will not like it, because I'm pretty sure that whatever they will give to you is something that will be bitter, that will be negative. You don't need negative vibe, okay? So just make sure you have the right mind, you have the right people around you to encourage you, right counsel. Before you get into marriage, make sure you understand what marriage is. Before you get into a relationship, make sure you understand what relationship is. Make sure you understand who this person you're going into this thing with. I hope this person and myself are having a very strong connection. Hello guys, please, I just want to let you know that you don't need to base your relationship on love alone. You don't need to base your relationship on love alone. You need to have your sense together with the love when you are going inside of it. Please, you don't need to just go there and just say, oh, I love this person, oh, I'm having butterflies in my belly, oh, I'm having goosebumps all over my body when I see this person. You don't need all that. You just need yourself to have your sense with the love and emotions. So the final thing for you to do is, that's a final tip, the last tip for you to do in order to overcome philophobia, is move on. Now, people misunderstand moving on. I remember when I was telling one of my very recent ex, when I was telling him that I've moved on, I'm moving on. Okay, I said I'm moving on. The guy was like, oh, I'm very sure you're dating somebody now. And I'm like, hello? Moving on doesn't mean you're dating somebody. Oh, maybe you might have known me as someone, maybe if I want to move on, I'll be dating somebody else. But I'm sorry, I'm not that person, and I'm moving on is that I'm becoming better. Like my friend Joker said, is add value to yourself. So the moving on is me adding value to myself. So that's what you're supposed to be doing when you're trying to move on from this fear, move on from this thing. All you need to do is find yourself in a space, in a balance where you have to just move on. You can just do new movies, you can just do lots of study, you can do when I was trying to move on, here are the things I did. One, I watched more videos on YouTube as regards how to actually move on from toxic relationship, move on from things that I actually don't like. I watched videos, I listened to gospel music, I listened to gospel sermons, and I read my Bible all the while I can. And I know I did more things that has to do with me loving me, okay? So that's what you're supposed to be doing when you're moving on. You don't move on to somebody else. Rebound is not good. It's not good. It's not good. Ignore the plain sound. But I like it anyways. But rebound is not good. So guys, when you're trying to move on, do not move on to somebody else. Heal. Embrace your fear. Embrace it. Heal. And know that nothing is perfect. And just love. Be open to love. Be open to love. When you're trying to love, you first start with loving yourself, okay? So basically, I hope and pray this tip help you, or these tips of mine help you go through and come out of this moment of philophobia. Please guys, it's not a good thing to have that feeling. It's not a good thing, and it's not easy. Just in case you want me to still come back and talk about this, if you don't have more understand, if you don't understand it clearly and you need more explanation, it's fine. You can talk to me. And also, like, share. See, I've noticed that you guys don't even used to share this video, and you don't like it as much. So guys, please comment, please try to comment, like and share this video. I love you. See you in the next episode. I know you can't wait, and so I can't wait as well. Hey, bye. It's hurt in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off. No, I'm not gonna take off my clothes. Bye, guys.